Hi there, Lisa here. I have a new pocket that I want to share with you. I was playing with some paper and I was working on Jane Austen folds, that era of letter folding and how they actually didn't use envelopes. And so I've been researching different things and looking at different things. And the way this is all tucked together in that whole Jane Austen era, it was really intriguing to me. And I went, well, hey, look, there's a pocket there, there's a pocket there. What else could we do with this? So that led to this. I haven't seen this anywhere. Maybe somebody else has come up with this. I don't know. I haven't seen it. So what I did was I was playing with those folds and I've got a pocket here. There's a large pocket here. There's a little pocket here. There's a pocket right here. And there's another one right there. So this little piece of paper has got 5 different pockets on it. So it was really simple to do, getting from here to here. So grab a sheet of paper and your scoreboard and let me show you how I did it. It was really easy. So hand dyed paper, 8.5 by 11 again. We all have tons of this. So I'm going to score at 3 5/8 on my scoreboard, 3 5/8, and I'm going to flip it bottom to top and score it again. That's just so that it folds really nicely. I'm working with 24-pound paper again. I need this section and this other section over here to be identical. When you dye paper, sometimes it shrinks. So to get around that, I'm just going to turn this all the way around and I'm going to score it at 3 5/8 again. That way I don't have to try to figure it out from the other end about the shrinkage issues I've got, because this is almost 1/8 of an inch short. I'm going to turn it on its side this way and score it at 5 inches. If you're working with anything other than text weight paper, say you're working with a really thin scrapbook paper or something that is directional, this score line right here is going to be the bottom of your pocket. So you would want whatever orientation that paper needs to be in so that it needs to go this way, because here's the bottom right here. So hopefully that made sense to you. So we're just going to fold that up on that 5-inch score line. So there would be the bottom. So if you were working with newsprint or something, you'd want to make sure that it was going the right way. We're going to give that a really good score, really good burnish, excuse me. Burnish that down. I'm going to flip it over to the other side, and I'm just going to fold those 2 sides in. And since I took the extra time to score both sides of the paper, it just folds right in just beautifully. And just fold. Now I'm giving it a really good burnish with my bone folder to just make it lie flat. Anytime you're folding multiples of something, it wants to buckle up and doesn't quite want to stay flat, right? So I'm going to fold it so that this layer is on the top, and this is where I'm going to put my thumb notch. So this would be the right-hand side. If it's folded, it's going to be the right-hand side. I'm going to grab my circle punch and just give it a quick, oh, I hate it when that happens. So I'm going to grab this corner and I'm just going to tuck it right in here. Where it usually hangs up when you're folding is right here on this side as you're trying to fold it. So just be gentle, it'll get there. Scoring it the way we scored it, it makes the 2 ends just a little bit shorter than the middle section. So they should fit right inside just nicely and lay flat for you just like that. So here you go, that's it. You can fold this one down to make it a little more decorative if you choose to. You could open it up a little bit further and fold this one down as well. And it would have a really interesting look on the front, kind of like a tuxedo. That would be really cute. I chose not to do that, and I just left it like this. So that makes your pocket here, pocket right here, pocket here where we punch the thumb hole. And then this one here, the big tall pocket in the back, that's going to go all the way through. So we need to seal that up with just a little tiny bit of glue, just a really thin line of glue. And then you've got one here on the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Super cute. So of course you could ink all of the edges and do all of that. Before you actually glue that bottom, I would take it all back apart, refold everything, ink everything, and then fold it all back up. It's a little bit simpler that way. Or you can just go back and hit all the edges. Either way works. So if you're going to put this in a book, at this point, because it's got pockets on both sides, it basically needs to be a floating pocket. However, if you want to hinge this into a book, your hinge needs to be this height right here, from the top of this pocket to the bottom edge. If you make it all the way to the top, you're going to lose some pocket space, either here or here. This is the back of the pocket, so I would choose to put my hinge here on the back. And all you need is a little scrap of paper, 1.5 inches wide, and we all have scraps because we're all cutting paper down all the time. And I'm just going to lay this right on here, and I'm just going to cut it to the length I need. I'm not even bothered to get out my ruler. I am going to tab it just a little bit on each end, and then I'm going to glue it to the back of this pocket. You could use score tape for this. I'm just using liquid glue because I've got it here. I'm using Reptile glue, by the way. I really, really like it. It's got a fast grab, doesn't wrinkle paper, and it glues all kinds of other things other than paper without the smell that the 3-in-1 has. So there's your hinge. Well, Lisa, can't you just do washi tape? Yeah, you can. However, once you have that pocket loaded with all of your tags and photos and journaling cards, it gets a little bit heavier. So we all know that washi tape doesn't have the best stickiness to it, and it will probably just come up if you use washi tape right here. So if you take the time to make yourself a little bitty hinge, you can glue this to the page in your book and then put a piece of decorative washi tape right over the top of this hinge, or a piece of paper, or whatever it is you want to do. It now works like this, and you don't have to worry about the washi tape adhesive coming up on you. So there you go. There you have it. There's a new pocket design for you. I hope you like it, and I can't wait to see the pockets that you make, and I hope to talk to you very, very soon.